I saw this guy from a distance using his cell phone. That's Anti-Distracted Driving Act. You're not allowed to drive while on your cell phone. My goodness. I'm not sure if that helmet is considered a standard and legal. Obviously it should have an ICC or a PS mark. Counterflowing on a major road. Look, even the trucks are here. How dangerous is that, Jen Lang? My goodness, come on. They're smiling and laughing. It's not funny, honestly. It's super reckless. Super reckless. Oh, he's speeding up. Okay. When he first saw the enforcers, he suddenly pulled the accelerator, but I think he realized he doesn't have a choice because there's so many enforcers up ahead. There's nothing written on the plate. The exhaust is crazy loud. Slippers, substandard or unauthorized helmet on the front, plus no helmet on the back. That rider they just ticketed, I just saw him pull a U-turn and now he's counterflowing. Oh my goodness, and look, now the passenger got on no helmet. Some drivers, you just cannot help them. My goodness, now he's on the sidewalk, so driving in a place not designed for traffic. And that's something you don't see every day, a truck facing the wrong way. I think this tricycle is also planning to counterflow, but now he's changed his mind. This gentleman has a really nice bike. The problem is he keeps scratching his head. He's not wearing a helmet, and hopefully, well, let's see if there's a license. They're asking him for the driver's license. Also driving in slippers. Are those Yeezys? Maybe they just look similar, right? Good morning, everyone. You're city enforcer taking a picture of this vehicle now for obstructing the sidewalk. And you want to know the crazy thing? The reason why that vehicle was parked there instead of inside their garage is because they converted their garage into an eatery, into a canteen. There's a rider there. He has a little schoolgirl on the back, no helmet. Once he saw the enforcers, he turned around. Obviously he knows it's not allowed and he knows it's dangerous. He protected his own head, but not the little girl, unfortunately. Not only is this vehicle parked on a corner, but he's a very long way from the curb. Kind of lazy parking, to be honest. The problem with parking on corners is it makes it difficult for anyone that wants to make the turn. It is dangerous, it is annoying. So towing are already making their own video and then they'll pick this up and clear it from the road. If you look here, you actually see 3 vehicles in a row, all obstructing the sidewalk. Aside from the front wheel being off this vehicle, apparently the engine's been dropped also. So that's the problem when you have a repair shop. It doesn't have any space for parking and they just obstruct the sidewalk every day with their customers. Now I might be jumping to conclusions, but my guess is that this one dumped on the corner also belongs to the repair shop. Usually when you have a car repair shop without any parking, you'll find the streets around them are littered with abandoned cars that aren't being used anymore and they're just parked there for repair. In fact, look, this is the side of that same business. They also conquered the sidewalk here. My goodness. So they have a lot of customers, but they didn't invest in parking. So that one is nearly on the tow truck. Just need to align it a little bit. And then over here, the black one and the pickup truck are also going up on the tow trucks. So there goes the black one, and then the pickup truck is also hooked up to the tow truck. You see how brightly that's painted, black and yellow? That's to remind you that you're not allowed to park on a corner. It makes it difficult and unsafe for people making a turn. It's actually within 6 meters of the intersecting lines. The paint isn't actually required, but it is helpful for some people to remind them not to park on the corner. And it's the same thing on the other side, unfortunately, parked on the corner. Looks like the sidewalk became a place for garbage also. Actually, aside from the painted sidewalk, I can see the faint marks of a yellow box that's been painted on the ground. Again, not necessarily required, but it is a helpful hint for drivers not to park there. And that's an interesting place to park, directly on the pedestrian crossing. Absolutely incredible, no respect for pedestrians, and there's so many school children looking around this area, and this is pretty incredible. This one is on the corner, on the corner, on the corner. An owner's K10. Absolutely incredible parking place. With that style of parking, you'd almost think that it's just dumped or abandoned. Again, the curb of the sidewalk has been painted to remind people that you're not allowed to park. It's very clear in RE 4136, within 6 meters, the intersection of lines. So if you're on a corner, you're on a corner. This was about to be towed, but the driver just came out now. Sometimes drivers only come out if they see the towing crew going around their vehicle when they see the tow truck. That is the truth. If they see there's just an enforcer writing a ticket, they're happy to leave the car there, they don't care. But if they see it's about to be taken away, boom, they run out. I cannot say that's what happened here, but it does happen a lot. But the black one that was behind it, that's already going up on the tow truck. And they just flagged down this motorcycle rider. Unfortunately, the lady on the back wasn't wearing a helmet. That's a common problem, people letting their wives or girlfriends ride without a crash helmet. They had a hard time getting that guy to stop. He's wearing a baseball cap instead of a helmet. The crazy thing is, he had a helmet, he just wasn't wearing it. He put it on now and he's asking them to let him go. But they'll still issue a ticket. Doesn't have a plate either. You'll see there's a lot of ads all along this road reminding people that no parking is allowed. And right now the team are looking at this vehicle. It's a red plate, but the problem is it's obstructing the sidewalk and no drivers come out to move it. So I think it will get towed away to clear the sidewalk for pedestrians. Right now they're looking at this tricycle parked on the sidewalk. It says it's from a junk shop. Hopefully the driver will come out, otherwise it's going to go on the tow truck. You can see the enforcer's already at the back writing their ticket. I guess they might also ticket that truck. You see the one at the back? Can't pass the sidewalk anymore, it's too big, the vehicle. Yeah, look, the enforcer's already writing out the ticket. They would have to parallel park to fit it here. They can't park like this without obstructing the sidewalk. Those kind of signs are often seen on the sidewalk. Actually, I've had people get angry at me before when I was trying to pass the sidewalk and I just moved the sign. This motorcycle on the sidewalk and the one on the road are both being cleared, or they're both being ticketed. Oh look, they must belong to these guys. Looks like they just came out of the property, so residential parking, I guess. While the enforcer writes out a ticket to this motorcycle on the sidewalk, the guy is trying to remove all the junk before it gets cleared by the SCOG team. That's a problem. They treat the sidewalk as an extension of the junk shop. And again, you'll see that the SCOG team are keeping a list of everything that's confiscated. A lot of it does get collected back. If it's like wooden stuff, it often just gets broken down. See how many pedestrians are crossing this sidewalk now, using this sidewalk that those trucks and other vehicles were towed away. And then they'll say it's anti-poor. Why are you towing? It's anti-poor. We don't have a parking. Here's another sidewalk that can't be passed because the junk shop. They're taking their stuff inside now because obviously they don't want it to be confiscated. Look, the whole sidewalk got occupied. Anyway, they're writing out tickets to these two vehicles here. One driver already come running out. There's no driver for the other one yet. I suspect both drivers will appear and hand over their license. I just noticed there's actually a cat inside here. He could be cat of the day, but we can't access him. Anyway, the junk shop are very busy trying to clear everything before the sidewalk clearing SCOG team get here. They even cemented this gate into the sidewalk just to make sure that no pedestrians could ever get past. Really, how can you do that? I don't know. Really, I hope that the city would hold them responsible, the shop, and make them repair the sidewalk to its original condition. Or pay DPWH to fix this, because who did this? The shop, right? I assume. I can't imagine why anyone else would do this, why anyone else would install this. And look at this mess here. The whole sidewalk got occupied. The first lane of the road got occupied by the junk shop. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. Look at this. Does no one see this? Is MMDA? My goodness. I hope that they can solve this problem for the good of pedestrians and commuters. Some parts of the sidewalk are semi-passable, but mostly you just can't get past. For example, see that guy there? Why is he walking between the cars and motorcycles and buses? Because of this. Aside from all the junk, there is a couple of tricycles here. I suspect they'll get towed away because there's no plates, no drivers come out, maybe there's no registration. Someone came out for one of the tricycles now. They asked him, do you have a license? He said yes. They said, can we see it so we can put the details on the ticket? He said no. So, does he have a license or is he pretending? Nobody knows. But if he doesn't show the license, he'll get towed away. said I already have a ticket. A ticket is not going to protect your head. I was surprised to see the delivery riders wearing a bicycle helmet. Usually they have a professional license and they know that you have to wear a proper helmet. I wonder why he's wearing that. Honestly, a lot of the time when you ask the riders, they say they have a real helmet at home, but they prefer the lightweight version. Some people said that they might help if you put the sign in Tagalog or Filipino, but apparently not. You'll see this tow truck has picked up this van for illegal parking, and they'll take that to Tamana in Marikina City. On the other side, there's a lot of vehicles parked in the road. I don't know if the drivers are going to come out or if they'll be able to show a license. I'm guessing that no one's going to claim this because it's completely busted. There's holes in the body, flat tires. They couldn't drive it away even if they wanted to. And just look at how much garbage is underneath. That gives you an idea of just how long it's been here. It's now up on the tow truck. And this is one of the problems that MMDA have when they come across trailers like this. They don't have any way to move it. That's one of the things that MMDA Chairman Artes was talking about, getting something big enough to be able to tow away obstructions like this, basically a tractor head. I forgot to mention earlier that Caloocan police have been assisting today, basically watching over the operation to make sure everyone's safe and sound, which is always good. It's nice to have police by your side. Teamwork makes the dream work. That is an apprehension for the unauthorized bicycle helmet. It's not allowed on a motorcycle. Plus the driver's wearing slippers. So if they put both violations on the ticket, that's 3,500 pesos. I can see there are some modifications and additions, accessories to this bike. Instead of buying those, he could have just got a proper helmet for his wife.